Oh, there we go. Was that working before or am I crazy? In any case, it's working now. Hey, everybody. Tonight is an exciting night for Flesh and Blood. We are days away from Pro Tour London. And then tonight, there's battle hardened Jakarta. In just a couple of hours, where the exciting conclusion to Zen's journey might happen before our very eyes. Zen is on the verge of hitting Living Legend. He's like one battle hardened win away, maybe two ProQuest Plus wins away. So it wouldn't take much to push him over the finish line. And with the Pro Tour in less than a week, that would be quite a shock to the competition to have a bastion of a hero, a tower of a titan, you know, just removed from the meta in an instant. Kind of exciting time. I'm really curious to see if Zen wins this thing. We'll find out tonight. But for now, let me wet your whistles. Let me satiate your appetites with a little bit of an appetizer. We're going to start off with some draft. Draft next week is going to be very important in London. The people who do well are either going to be very lucky or very practiced in their draft. So that being said, let's get ready to rock and roll. So today we're going to talk about some draft archetypes. A good friend of mine introduced me to 0 for 3 Fang. This is a Fang that I need to make some adjustments to my OBS. It's dropping all kinds of stuff. But yeah, 0 for 3 Fang is a pretty cool deck. Let's see. Boom. All right, cool. It's really just you draft all the reactions that are 0 cost that pump by 2, or since they're draconic, that pump by 3. And he calls it 0 for 3 Fang. And it's cool because like he doesn't even he doesn't go for like the make the 3 fealties and now I get to block for free with my blues the rest of the game. He just drafts like a healthy number of blues and then a bunch of the 0 cost and the 1 cost attack reactions and goes to town. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna see what kind of draft we get tonight, but I'd love to draft 0 for 3 Fang. That would be pretty exciting for me. We're currently sitting on 6 out of 8 in the draft queue, so should fire any moment. Might go ahead and tweet this out that I'm currently streaming. Alrighty. But yeah, Arachne and Fang have both proven to be very good in this limited format, and Syndra can be. It's funny though, with Draconic Ninja just being like the de facto best choice in Uprising, even though Icelander and Dromai were very strong, and they were, it just didn't really compare to how many like good cards the Draconic Ninja had available to him. Fi just got to do like very good turns, and he could do it off the back of like bananas. A fistful of yellow head jabs in Fi was like still pretty good. Wasn't great, but the Phoenix Flame kind of made up for it. His weapon was very good. He would just have consistent good damage, and the other 2 heroes kind of had to work for it with Ash creation and wizard stuff. So it's very funny that Syndra in this set kind of feels lacking. If you ask me, she's I don't know. I just don't think she's the strongest of the 3 heroes, which is fine. It's very strange compared to the last time we had a Draconic Ninja. Anybody out there going to London? Am I gonna see any friendly faces out there? If so, please stop by and say hello. Just putting out a quick tweet while I wait for this 7th of 8th person to show up. Oh, now we're down to 6. Waiting for 2 more people to show up. Thought it was just 1. Oh, still just 6. I keep looking, hoping that the draft is already fired. I was going to say, come hang out before calling Jakarta, but it's battle-hardened Jakarta. That would have been a funny little slip of the tongue. Oh gosh, how do you spell Jakarta? I don't know off the top of my head. I want to say it's Jakarta, but I'd be right. That's funny. Just didn't sound right in my head, but it's right. Oh, back to 7 out of 8. 1 more, baby. 1 more and we're drafting. Get that ad out of here. I didn't want an ad. Just want a little bit of background noise. Alrighty. Alright, there we go. How are we looking here? Still 7 out of 8. Still waiting for 1 more. That's okay, though. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to go to London, though. I'm gonna eat a lot of good food. Okay, tweet has been sent. Now I can give you my full, undivided attention. Whoa, what's up, Valor? I was planning to go, but something happened that made it so I could not make it. Oh, something happened with London, so you're not going to be able to make it? That stinks. Ooh, the draft just fired. My friend Vero, Anthony Vero, who you've probably seen on social media, is a bit of an edgelord. He was supposed to go to... I forget what tournament it was. It might have been Chicago, it might have been Memphis. But, that crazy plane crashing into the helicopter happened. And, he was flying out of that airport. You know, if a plane crashes into a helicopter at you, the airport you're about to fly out of, you don't get to fly out of that airport anymore. So that really screwed up Vero's plans there. But this draft did just fire. Vero's in. Speak of the devil, Vero's in this draft, and he's handing out L's already in the Discord chat. There's some funny jokes about Zen hitting Living Legend as well. Well, just waiting for them to post the link so we can get into the meat and potatoes of it. What am I planning to bring to London? That's a good question, Valor. I was planning on bringing Azalea at first, because I was thinking it was going to be kind of sneaky, you know? Nobody's going to expect it. She hasn't been doing that well lately, so people maybe, I don't know, just get caught off guard. And I was thinking I could beat up on Aurora and certain other decks pretty well. And the Enigma matchup is fine, you know? But the Enigma matchups have changed their deck a little bit so that they can be a little more disruptive. Or at the very least that they're not leaning as hard as on Ward. So like in Azalea, I could punish Ward really hard with a giant Murkmire Grapnel. But now they're not really relying on that as hard, so it's not quite as good. But it's still a fine match. So like an Enigma and Aurora are fine. But like, as you can hear the hesitation in my voice talking about that, it's like, if the two most represented decks like Enigma and Aurora are like fine, not bad, but not that good either, because Aurora can just kill you if you don't shoot a disruptive arrow every single turn. Unless the one turn you do it, she has a bad hand, but like if she has a money hand and you just shoot like an endless arrow or a searing shot, drill shot, whatever it may be, you're just going to lose the game. And then Enigma, I mean, that one's fine, but Enigma can always just get you if you're like not firing on all cylinders, and the Enigma makes a big dumb mirror guy that you can't clear, or they hit you with a really disruptive attack when you really need them to not be throwing that disruptive attack. Just like little things like that. So it's like, if I wasn't excited and thrilled about playing Azalea, then like, why was I doing it? So we backed off of that. And then we were just toying with counter picks. Riptide was an idea because I think it really is a good counter pick for Zen, for Aurora. It beats up on Enigma decently enough. Riptide can beat up on a few of the decks really well. But I don't know, he kind of just gets sauced by the Earth heroes, and I don't really want to just slam my head into the wall as Riptide against Earth heroes, and it feels like the Earth heroes are showing up. So yeah. I'm just jumping on the bandwagon with all the people who are going to play one of the two best decks. And the two best decks, in my opinion, are Aurora and Enigma. And I'm going to play Enigma. Technically, this was the Aurora finger, but I'm not going to keep the Enigma finger up. It'd be rude to you as the stream viewer. But yeah, I'm going to play Enigma. I feel okay. It's like, I'm not excited because I'm going to have like the cheat code deck that's going to really shock the room and surprise the caster's gonna be like, whoa, will he be coming out here with something totally unexpected? Like, no, it'll be expected and pretty normal. But I do feel good about the deck. It's a good deck, so yeah, I'm bringing Enigma. Kind of a vanilla answer, I guess, but hey, vanilla is a very good flavor, so fuck you. Just kidding, you're lovely. Oh my gosh. Somebody just asked, is anyone going to start the draft, or are we just going to meme? I just replied, not it. I suppose I could start it, but I've waited this long now. I'm going to make them do it. Taylor Crawford in the chat. Coolest guy in town. Everybody likes Taylor, except for losers. Alright, we got a thing. Oh gosh, hold on. You post the link in a way that's messing with my setup. I gotta work around it. Alright. Pay no mind to the session ID. I had no power on that. I just have to suffer through it. Alrighty then. What up, Simon? You know if there's a stream for both Battle Hardened coming? I only know that there is a stream for Jakarta. There's a stream for Jakarta. I don't know anything else. Taylor, also baldest guy in town. Endearing. Okay, cool. Oh, what up, Stig? I'm doing pretty good. It's nice to see you. I've been wondering, is that pronounced Stig or Stidge? I always say Stig. But I'm doing good. We're out here playing some Flesh and Blood. And these cards are taking their time to load. Is it my slow internet, or is it the person who's hosting? It could be both. Alright, so we got 45 seconds. Two sides of the blade is great, you know. It does both things. If you're a dagger arachne who really wants to react to daggers a lot, this one lets you do that. It also works on stealth attacks. It marks. It's so good. But I don't think it's a pack one, pick one. We're lucky here in that our pack is a 2 assassin, 2 ninja, 2 warrior. Every once in a while you get one that's like a 3 warrior or a 3 ninja, and it just makes things very awkward. You know, all this talking about the good signal cards, but I think I'm just going to take the red alert vest. I guess it kind of pushes me out of ninja a little bit, but I think I'm taking the red alert vest. It's armor, and armor is just a good pack one, pick one. It's too safe. It's a safe pick, and I'm down to be safe, at least on pack one, pick one. And unless I end up a ninja, this is going to be played no matter what, so it's a good piece of armor on top of that. I've kind of come to the conclusion that I think all the armor in this set is good. Some of it is better than others, but red alert vest is pretty money. Just because it's really easy to get the 2 block out of it, and when you don't, you know, it's like, well, at least it blocked for 1. Another chest, we don't need that. Razor Reflex is kind of tempting, but truth be told, that card isn't even that good in this set. Scar Tissue is also kind of tempting. That card is really good, but I also kind of want the red Mark the Prey, so I think I'm going to take that. It sends a signal. It's a good card, and if that Scar Tissue were red, it'd be that, but since it's not. Still 2 assassin cards left in the pack. Happy to see that. Those shoes are only good for warrior, and we've already taken an assassin card. I think it's... Ooh, maybe it's Public Bounty, though. Or it could be Den. It's definitely not Public Bounty. That's the thing that's most likely to wheel in here. I kind of want to make it clear that I'm the one on Assassin, but I think this is the best card in the pack. And you know what? It's half Warrior, so if this ends up being a bad pick, then it's kind of like doing double duty. Okay. I maybe should have thought a little longer on the Mark the Prey pick. I just like Mark the Prey, and nothing else in the pack was exciting me too much, but I think there was a Sisters of Fire in that pack, which is like pretty good. So maybe I could have grabbed that instead. It still sends a good signal. We'll find out. We'll find out. Oh, there's a warrior card missing from this pack though, so maybe we are doing things right. Hello, take a stab. +3, and when this hits a marked hero, you may attack with it an additional time. I've seen this actually be pretty nuts. On like Graphene Chelicera, however you say it. If you take a stab or Graphene while your opponent's marked and you're the one version of the hero, orb spinner, I think, it's just, your turn can get really gross. So I think I'm going to go with the take a stab. The only issue with it is that it doesn't block for 3, but aside from that, it's a pretty gnarly card. Okay, 2 warrior cards in this pack, so I don't know what the deal was with that. Okay, yellow Scar Tissue is probably good enough. I'm not that excited about blue Plunge. I'm not that excited about yellow Mark. Yellow Scar Tissue. That'll do. These Sisters of Fire just keep going. Look at this. This is pick what? Pick 6? And there's still 2 Assassin, 2 Ninja, 2 Warrior. These guys are allergic to sending signals. We're leaning Arachne. I've already got a chest, so I don't need that. I guess technically we only have one thing that's Assassin, so I could jump ship. Let's think. I mean, there's still 2 and 2, so it's not like I'm getting great info. It's either Backstab or Plunge. I think I'm going to go with Plunge, even though it's a yellow. It's a pitch card, and Plunge is just good. I mean, I think this would be a 0 for 4 if they're marked, so that's pretty gnarly. Especially for a yellow. Blue Scuttle ain't bad. There's another... We're going to be a yellow deck, but there's another Scar Tissue. Or should I just grab a blue? I mean, it's kind of a quality blue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe it'll wheel? Oh, there's a Calming Breeze as well. Calming Breeze definitely isn't wheeling. Do I want the Calming Breeze, though? I think I'm going to go with the blue. Might have messed up by not taking the Calming Breeze, but if I can get my blues out of the way now, I don't have to worry about getting them later. I don't know, stuff like that. Looking at this blue, Plunge the Prospect. It's a blue that comes in for 3 if they're marked. Like, that's pretty quality. You go with Incision, but it does block 3, actually. That's pretty good. I'm more inclined to pick it if it were blue. I think it's just Plunge here, yeah. Yeah, none of these other cards are exciting me. Then... I mean, there's some Dagger Recursion, but I think I'd rather have a block 3. Another blue or a halfway decent yellow? I guess that's kind of like a flick. Well, we'll keep a flick style card in the deck. Oh, look at that! The Public Bounty wheeled. That's lucky. I don't really want any of these cards. Guess we'll take the yellow Public Bounty, but that's probably where we're going to cut as soon as we get the chance. Alright, so pack 1 wasn't great to us, but I don't feel like it was terrible either. Drop Calming Breeze again. Leapfrogs. Okay, we could get some shoes. Oh, Red Scar Tissue is just too good. Yep, Red Scar Tissue. I wanted the shoes, but Red Scar Tissue is going to do a lot of work in our deck. You know, it's funny, Razor's Edge hasn't loaded in yet. Razor's Edge is a card that when I first played this format, I thought was kind of money. But the more I play it, I'm not really that crazy about this card. It's just a vanilla, like, reaction for 3. I guess it's 0 cost, and it does block for 3. Yeah, it blocking for 3 helps it a lot. If it weren't for that, I probably wouldn't even consider it here. Oh gosh, there's an Orb Weaver Spinneret. I'm pretty sure it's just that. Yeah. Yeah. Pick up the point's good too, but I can't say no to a red rare that's actually a good one. Stop with the chest pieces. Give me some gloves or a hat. Oh, look at that. Here's a 3 assassin pack. Oh, there's a D-React. Do I have a D-React? I've got 1, right? Yeah. Ooh, there's a Defang the Dragon as well. That might wheel, though. So it's either Defang the Dragon or Hunt or Hunter. Hunted or Hunter. I think I'm going to go with the Hunted or Hunter and just hope the Defang wheels. Ooh, I already have a chest and that's Draconic anyways. I saw that Code of Allegiance and got excited. The Code of Allegiance is pretty good. Another 3 assassin pack? This is ridiculous. Pick up the point yellow, Incision blue. Reaper's Call does things. Plunge a Prospect, but it's yellow. I think it's got to be Scuttle. I'm just not thrilled about it. Of course, the mark of the Black Widow comes in blue here. What a nuisance. Oh, there's some gloves. I think it's just got to be gloves here. I want to take a stab. I want to pick up the point, but, I mean, they're gloves. Why am I going to say no to gloves? Oh gosh, there's an assassin card missing? What kind of sick... No, this is coming from the other direction. Maybe I shouldn't have been assassin. Oh well. It's alright, it's alright. Maybe these packs just haven't been that amazing. Too bad Cut Deep doesn't work for assassins. All these yellow Scar Tissues, man. I don't think that's what I want. Yellow Bite is not that bad. It's actually pretty gnarly in the late game. Although I drafted this throw yourself at him. Kind of wish I hadn't done that now. I'm just going to take the blue. Hopefully the bite wheels. Ooh, is that a red plunge? Yes, please. I'm pretty sure that's just the pick. Oh, Whittle from Bone ain't bad, but I need more good reds, and plunge is just money, so yeah, we'll go with plunge. I do need a hat, but I don't think Bunker Beard is it, and since we just saw 2 in a row, we're probably going to have time to get one on the wheel. Although I guess this pack won't wheel, so it'll have to be the very last card in the other pack, which is possible. It's the best time to draft something you don't want to draft when you don't have a choice. We'll take the Orb Weaver. Card's good. It kind of feels like having cards like Calming Breeze is going to help my deck since I got 2 D-Reacts. We're gonna be decent at blocking and surviving things. Could be a yellow. Yeah, I mean, it blocks for 3. I think it's gotta be, but that is a lame pick. Backstab? This is another card that I thought was going to be good. I thought Backstab was going to be money in this format, and this card is, like, lame in my opinion. Should I take another yellow? We'll take the red. Maybe it'll like, combo nicely with something else that I'm not currently thinking of. Blue block 3, that's pretty good. And another blue. Well, at least our blue situation is good. Now we can kind of draft whatever we want. Of course, the armor isn't for us. There's another D-React, though. So, right now, don't have a ton of reactions, to be honest. So the more ways to mark is probably a good thing to get, although here's a to the point. That's pretty good. Huh, it's either to the point or Den of the Spider. I'm gonna go with to the point just because the more reactions we have, the better. And I'd rather, like, take tempo, draw an attack react than take tempo and draw one of my extra D reacts, so that's fine. You gotta throw yourself at him red. I guess it is like a guaranteed mark. Which is kind of cool. You lead with it. Oh, wait, there's a red incision. Yeah. Yellow plunge and blue scuttle are not that exciting, so we're gonna go with that. Oh, those were gloves that I already have gloves. Sweet. Oh wow, that hat did not wheel. It would have been the very last card in the pack. Somebody's gonna say, sure, I'll take a hat before that point. Okie dokie. Yellow up sticks. Not the worst thing in the world. Doesn't exactly get me excited, but... Ooh, no, it's gotta be that red tip off, right? Yeah, it's gotta be. That just does too much. At the very least, I can just throw it as an attack. Ooh. Did I ever get that, one that targets... I did not. It did not wheel. Okay, so it's either plunge or extinguish the flames. I'm gonna go with plunge just because I want more plunge. Hey, now I might take a defang. And we've already got a public bounty, so I don't think I want a second one. Reaper's Call Blue is good. Oh, shoes? I could take these shoes. And they could be kind of tricksy, huh? If armor shoes show up in the very next pack after I take this, I'm going to be furious. Okay, good. Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Well, I'd rather have the red alert shoes, so I'm just gonna take those instead. That's so annoying. There were good cards in that pack. Oh gosh, there's good cards in this pack. All I need is a hat now. I would love a hat. Too bad that starting point's worth a hat. I think I need more attack reactions, so I'm going to take the Razor's Edge. Oh, another Orb Weaver. Yeah, sure. It's either a blue block 3 or this tip-off blue. I think the tip-off blue is going to do more since I can do tricks with it. Well, there's only one playable card in the pack, so I guess we'll take it. Good on blues. I guess we'll take the... Heck, I don't even know. The Scuttle blocks. And we'll take a Warriors blocking card, I guess. And the only one that's playable with me. Alright, well we didn't get a helmet, but aside from that, I feel okay about this deck. I don't think it's bad. Let's go find out together. No, we are Arachne. Alright, lose the Kunai of Retribution. Lose the Obsidian Fire Vein. Now, is there ever a time I would run starting point over Red Alert? Maybe against Ninja, since they're not actually gonna... Oh, but I didn't draft the thing that makes it better, so now I think I just don't do it. Alright, let's get rid of all the unplayable cards. Yeah, like these Hunt-A-Killers. And what else? Diced, that's another one. Aggro Claws. Okay, everything else is playable. It puts us at 33. You gotta make 3 cuts. Well, what are our worst yellows? Probably these Scuttle the Canals. I don't think I want those. Probably this Take a Stab, yeah? Everything else good? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 blues. I'm always going to be able to swing my dagger. Yeah, alright, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Who am I playing? I guess whoever's left him here, huh? Oh, okay, I think he wants me to make the link. That's cool, I can do that. Alright, game number 1. Alright, let's see what I missed out on chat while I was drafting. Oh, somebody joined our game. It's a Syndra. Yeah, I don't think I want to put anything different in. They made me go first. Go with a soft G like in Stygian. Okay, cool. If I had gone to London, I would have been brave and played Vincent. Ooh, that's cool, Valor. All that noise. Alright, well, I guess we lead off with a dagger swing. Say, give me some cards or take some damage. The funny thing here is, like, I don't even know if I break the dagger if he, If he lets it hit. I think I want this Razor's Edge on the bottom of the deck. Alright, we're getting some decent cards out of him. This hand's okay. Ooh, Public Bounty Yellow might have been one of the actual cuts in retrospect. I guess I don't care if this hits. Oh, he got the full frog armor. But I don't want to take damage for nothing either. I really just need to keep a blue. Yeah, I'll just block that for 3. Okay. That does make my decision-making process a little bit easier. I don't want to take that damage. He's never going to turn on Hunted or Hunter anyways. Now I get to ask the question of, do you really feel like blocking this dagger? Because if you do, I'm going to get a 0 for 5 out of my Plunge Prospect. That's cool you've been on Vincent. I think Vincent is probably something a lot of people are eyeing. I would have been happy about that if I were on Azalea. I think with Enigma, I'll be unhappy to see that. So, but yeah, as Azalea, I used to love fighting Vincent. Sleep Dart is a hell of a drug into that deck. Turns out when Vincent doesn't get to banish a card at start of turn, even though that sometimes feels like a downside, it really messes up the way her deck works. Oh wow, he's gonna eat it? Well, then I'm definitely gonna destroy it. So that makes this sucker a 0 for 5. Thank you for the extra 2 value. I appreciate it. Hey, I saw you in Amsterdam. Oh, what up, Matthew? Yes, we've got the crisp $5 bill. No money going to London, but I will be bringing my challenge chips. At least not money I'll be giving away. But yeah, if you want to challenge me in a match and try to win my poker chip, kind of like our team's version of badges in the Pokemon world, or at least in the anime, I guess. Then yeah, feel free to challenge me for my chip. I would love to. I think I've only given out a few chips so far, but I've been challenged quite a bit. So good luck beating me if you do challenge me. Alright, so Kunai Swing, I feel like I don't give a card to this. If I'm giving any card this turn, it's probably Throw Yourself Out. I think this turn is just like Swing Mark, pitching Orb Weaver. We'll see if he blocks it or not. And then we play Red Orb Weaver and we just swing a big Calicera. So yeah, I don't really care if this hits. I don't feel like I need to give armor to it or anything. Doesn't have an on hit, so it's just 1. Not about to give a card to that. A dagger. Another one. Not gonna block that either. Never meant to pick up this many classes. It's getting a little out of hand. On the other hand, Necromancer? Stig, I get it, bro. I kind of play everything these days, except for Guardian. I never picked up Guardian. I guess I never really picked up Mechanologist either. Like, I bought a Dio deck, but I never opened it. But I can kind of play a little bit of everything. This doesn't have an on-hit yet again. So... yeah, I'm just going to eat it. I'm waiting for him to throw something that actually has text on it first. That's got text on it. We'll go ahead and block that, because I don't feel like dealing with that. Oh, cool. I don't want to give any cards, so I gotta keep them. Too bad he had a 4 to finish that turn with. Wish that had just been like a head jab or something. I never answer my phone, Sean. Sorry, I'm terrible to get a hold of. Alright, so we're gonna lead with the dagger. We'll see if he lets me mark him or not. It kind of punished him last time, so maybe he'll change his mind this time. Alright, cool. Now we get to swing that. He's not marked, but I can still make it a 7, which is pretty sweet. I think we go ahead and cash it in. Go ahead and get him down to 10. He's still got all of his armor, which is pretty scary, but... It just depends on how good his 3-card hands are going to be. Ooh, this hand's actually kind of nuts. Holy cow. Oh my god, this hand's crazy! No blocks. I'm not blocking anything. This hand's nuts! Oh, it's not nuts because I can't afford the Chelicera. It's still really good, though. It's still a really good hand. Oh my gosh, alright, cool. Yeah, so send me the bill. Whatever you got. Hopefully it's not that good. But I'm about to have a pretty good turn here, and I want to take advantage of it. Alright, just a head jab. Cool. A 1-cost head jab. Even better. What you got? Is that it? No finisher? 0 for 4 would be pretty rough here for you, boy. Lord forbid a 0 for 5. Okay, you're in trouble. Alright, so we're going to start off with this. We're going to scar tissue it. So unless he gives me a 3 block. Oh, I guess he could cash in all of his armor, though, couldn't he? I guess at that point, though, I could just play tip off. Which is kind of lame, but I kind of want to get this Scuttle the Canal off, you know? What's happening here? Okay, I guess I'm waiting on him. You might need to refresh. Isn't there a button for that? Refresh the page. Oh, right. Alrighty then. Well, are you going to commit the rest of it? Now, I noticed it didn't give the shoes an option. Oh, does he? He's probably got a D-react. He does. That's fine. So then, what does that mean for my turn? I wanted to go Scuttle into tip-off. The D-react is really good here, actually. I wanted to go Scuttle into tip-off, which would have been 4 into 5. So if I do this instead, I get to go 1 into... Or no, I'd have to go 4 into 1. Which is so much less damage. I guess I can just throw the 1 for 5 and then Arsenal the Scuttle. What's the difference in value here? I guess I can pass, it's fine. So it's either 4 into 1, which is 5, or it's just 5 and we get to Arsenal. Yeah, you just throw the tip off. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. I really thought the scar tissue was going to buy us a 4 extra value here. So now we just got a 9 damage turn instead of a 13 damage turn. Which might lose us the game with me at 6 health and him having a 4-card hand. Yeah, that D-react was pretty money. Maybe I should have been a little more conservative. At least he gave me a card, that's nice. I was hoping we'd draw a Calming Breeze here. I guess he's only got 1 Kodachi. Alright, so we've got a Scuttle. How did he make that? Oh, I was marked. Did he hit me? Okay. Then he pitched a whole nother blue to get his stuff back. Well, now I gotta see, does this turn do anything? All that frog armor is actually proving to be really annoying. We can make a dagger bigger, but honestly that's not doing a ton right now. Just gonna give him the chest. That might be a mistake. Now, when he throws the 1 for 4 next, it as an on hit. Now it's a dragon power. That's fine. Little do you know, I'm super happy blocking right now. You can have that, and you can have that. So we lead off with that. No matter what, we end here with a Den of the Spider in Arsenal, which is kind of nice. And we are getting through the armor slowly but surely. That's nice. And we'll put the Den of the Spider in Arsenal. What up, Howell? Ooh, you drinking a Longboat Giraffe tropical ale with mango flavoring? I'm a fan of that. Alright, a Kodachi. Well, I'm not going to give you a whole card for a Kodachi. Not yet, at least. You're going to have to hit me 3 more times before I start doing that. Okay, grow claws. That's pretty good here, honestly. I guess we'll just use the Den of the Spider. Ugh, that sucks, to be honest. He's got 2 whole attacks coming, though. We'll just take 2. Drop to 2. We still get to eat 1 more Kodachi. There's a Ronin. Ooh, a 1 for 5. Gross. I guess we just throw the mark and say, give me a card. This Cinder deck ain't bad. This Cinder deck ain't bad at all. How often do I stream? Jordan asks. I stream every Friday. Not every Friday. Sometimes it's every other Friday. It just depends on if like LSS has a conflicting stream going on on the same Friday. If there's like a tournament going on, I don't necessarily want to stream the same time Flesh and Blood is streaming their premiere content, you know? Ah, finally, the Calming Breeze. I almost wish it were Sigil instead. But he's got 3 attacks probably here, so that'll get its value. Razor for lethal. This one's gonna mark me. Oh no, it won't, because I can just block it for 3. And then I got a floating prevention still. That's cute. Good thing I had my floating prevention. I'd be dead. I want to arsenal it, but I don't think I get the choice to. I mean, this might have come down to just not getting to go second. I think that's potentially it. I don't know. Maybe I made a mistake somewhere. Let me know if you saw something that you disagreed with. But I think this Sindra just kind of had the sauce. Maybe they didn't draw a blue here? That'd be kind of cool. No way to get their Kodachis back. Oh, this isn't going to have go again. I bet it's for 7. Oh, that stinks. We're just going to get fatigued, aren't we? The only way I can block for 7 is if I get these. Then my turn isn't really that good. Whatever. It's the only line of action I have. See, if his turns had been like this during the main part of the game, before the end game, I'd probably be fine. Oh, that's the wrong dagger. This frog skin has just been great for him. It's kind of just been stopping all my mark attempts, which is really where you need to utilize some of those instant speed marks like tip off. Just leave the answer out of his hands. Oh well. No. Technically, I think it pumps the Calicera. Yeah, it technically pumps the Calicera up to 2, but... Oh, wait, what? Oh, the scar tissue already marked him. Yeah, duh. I know in real life I wouldn't even consider breaking it, so when the game asks me to, it's like, Picking up his daggers, I assume, on my turn. That would be really good. Unless I have one more Calming Breeze, but I don't think I do. Yeah, that's gonna do it, unfortunately. Oh well. What the? Oh, he had another flick. Oh, well, good for you. Good game. Oh well. Let's see about round number 2. Okay. And we got the mirror. Alright. Let's see how this works. I don't know which one it is. It's that one. Guess I should maybe hop into another queue just in case this one dies. Sometimes after the first round of losses happens, everybody just vamooses. Anyways, back to the chat while we see. Either we're going to play this round 2 of this draft for the 2-1 after losing round 1, or we're just going to hop into a new draft. I feel pretty good about this Arachne. It definitely... I wonder how many Arachnes were in the pod. Let's have a look. No game logs. Alright, so we had... It was me. And then Vero to my left would have been that Ninja? Out on the heels. Yeah, okay, so We had a ninja right here. Severo was good at reading signals. The person right next to me was a warrior, so at least I was correct to be... Wait, nope. Maybe not. Was he an assassin? No, he's a warrior. Okay. So, you know, warrior, assassin, ninja. Well, let's see what Taylor was. I do believe that's another warrior. Yeah, another warrior. Then Jam. We got an assassin. An Ivan. Another ninja. I believe that's who I fought. Yep, yep. With the full frog legs. I mean, he had good reds, good blues, yeah. I think that might have just come down to him getting to go second, to be honest. But, who knows. Another ninja. He was right next to a ninja. Wow. And here we have another assassin. Yep. Another warrior. So, was I a one of two assassin? No, there was two. Or three. Okay. So, three assassin... Only two warrior in this pod? Okay, wow. Well, that's why it felt a little light. I was a one of three instead of a one of two. Yeah, oh well. I'm not too mad at it. I think that I played okay. Okay, cool. We do have a match. And I'm going first again. Oh gosh, this hand is not it. Oh, it does have a scar tissue. Maybe we can get an early mark. That'd be kind of cool. I think I'd rather have the... I think I'd rather have the den, just in case he does manage to stop this from hitting. Because then I can try to just get him on his turn. Alright, we could swing another one. No, we can't. We'll just pass. All I have is a red in my hand. What? Oh, we got a trap door? I suppose. I think I have another trap in here, right? Or is it literally just the two? It is just the two, isn't it? Crap. What a waste. Oh, we didn't draw blue. No. It's not good. Crap. I was really expecting him to react to that. I probably shouldn't have given him armor on that. I was just really expecting a reaction. Oh, well, now I don't have a reason to protect my arsenal. You can send the bill. I guess it gives it go again. Two cards left in hand? What in the world? We're just going to send a plunge for 8. Oh, it's just for 7. Oh, because I'm not the base. Man, it would have been better for me to not fucking transform. That's so annoying. Cost me a damage. Oh well. Oofa Toofa. He's got the 7. And it's got on hit go again. What a nuisance. I don't want you to have your go again. Of course. And we're one off. That stinks. Calming Breeze would have gone nuts there. Why did it destroy my arsenal? Oh, because he swapped it out with Funnel Web. You son of a gun. That was good. That was a good play. The only thing we have going for us is that we're slightly ahead on life. Him having to take up the mantle was really rough for me there. Really rough. Oh well, what can you do? What can you do? Oh, I'm already marked. I don't care if that hits. Oh, swing away. You can destroy your dagger if you want. Go down to 0 daggers. That's cool. With your hero that doesn't have text. Well, I guess it's still a +3 pump, but I don't have an arsenal to protect, so I don't care. Oh, he had an up 6. No wonder. Dagger for 5, eh? Well, I guess now I'm more incentivized to try and stop it, but I don't care. I don't think it gets so bad that you kill me. I'll hold on to my cards for now. Oh, he didn't even destroy his dagger. I mean, yeah, I guess you don't really get that option when you're down to just 1. So we lead off with this. We're going to the point it. Or maybe we won't. We'll just do it on the next one. Oh, I can't afford the next one. So I pitch this. Yeah, we'll pitch it. Now, I'm going to break it here just because it's going to give Plunge extra damage, but that might be wrong. But it's going to give Plunge extra damage, and I'm going to hope that my deck can just function without having any marks. I have plenty of things that make Calyceras, so I feel like I should be okay. I hope. We'll find out, won't we? Alrighty. I mean, it is presenting lethal, so... Oh, did he skip blocks accidentally? Oh, he had her... Oh, this guy had to take up the mantle and a shelter? Okay. And you decided not to use the shelter on the dagger there? What? Don't understand, but whatever. Oh, I got a flick. Oh, I have nothing to flick. That's great. Oh, nothing to use scar tissue on either. This is no good. Guess we might as well try to stop the mark since those cards aren't doing anything. Oh, he's got 2 daggers though, yeah. Oh, whatever. Oh, he had an upsticks, okay. Ah, upsticks would have been great on my turn. Not that I'm running any, but running cards that are similar. I guess we could block with this, and then just arsenal the Razor's Edge and force him to have a good turn. Because, I mean, currently this is just throwing 4. It's not really that impressive. Yeah, we'll just block it. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, it's only coming in for 2? I don't care. Look at this guy's just a majestic drafter. Rotten Remains, freaking take up the mantle, and a shelter from the storm. Like, what? That is ridiculous. Okay, now this hand is pretty good. I think this might be like a send me the bill type situation. No, I don't need both. I don't need both. Let's see what happens. Oh, of course it's got a public bounty for 7. And it's threatening my arsenal. Great. I think I probably just have to block this and then just throw 6 back. Yeah, not very exciting, but... Because we just go mark and then razor it. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Okay. That sucks. That's both of my dagger recursion cards. Maybe he won't have a D-react and I can kill him. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Lay low? Lay low was your out? Oh, what a nuisance. Alright, well, at least I can afford to take some damage here. He is not marked. I have no weapons. Oh, God. Oh, he changed his mind? That's weird. So we're just gonna block it like that. Oh, that's sneaky, I guess. Oh, it's got natural go again. That's kind of cool, I guess. Am I just dead here because I'm at 1? Oh well, at least I got a calming breeze, but his attacks are going to be bigger than that. Not having any daggers has proven to be a big problem here. I don't think I have a way to get them back anymore either. Oh, I have 1 Orb Weaver left. Okay. This deck is really bad at transforming. I feel like I haven't transformed once. Oh, I did once, but it was just something useless at the start of this game. That's right. I think it's just this and then play the D-react. I'm going to be marked for the rest of the game too, so these are always going to come in for 2. Calming Breeze isn't even going to be good enough. This sucks. I'll just pitch it then. Okay then, it's funny, that's the attack I want to throw, but I don't think I'm ever going to get the chance, so what's the point? I do believe I just get fatigued here. It's really too bad. Didn't I draft 1 bite? Do I have a bite? It's like if I ever got him to drop to 1, that would be my win con. No, I never drafted that bite. It's too bad. He probably won't even go to 1. He's so far ahead, it doesn't even matter. And I'm marked, so this Calming Breeze does nothing. Oh, what a pain in the dick. He's got it. Good game. That's a bummer. I kind of felt like I could make this one happen. Yet another one where I had to go first. Man, is going first really that bad compared to going second? This guy was drafting Laylos. Honestly, the Laylo helped him almost, like, it's part of the reason he won. That Laylo was huge when I thought I had him. Then the Shelter from the Storm was also good. This guy just always had it. Look at this deck. I feel like there's a lot of potential for this thing to draw non-functioning hands, what with all the D-reacts and, like, I guess upsticks always kind of functions because at the very least it's a pump. You can just swing your dagger. Yeah, okay. I was about to badmouth his deck building skills, but Upsticks is... I just feel like it's too many copies of it, but it's a dagger pump. The only downside really is that it doesn't block very well. And you know what? Who has 2 daggers left and who only has 1 at the end of the game? Maybe I should have been drafting more Upsticks. Alright, 0-2. That was a bit of a sorry draft right there. Oh. Alright, I'm in there. They were waiting on me for about 5 minutes there. Sorry, boys. I was playing a game. Guess we can close out of that now. And that one. Alright. While we wait for the cards to load in, let me go through the chat for a second. Hey, what up, Lee? Daily Plate Investments. Oh, you'll see me in Vegas. I can't wait. See you, Stig. Have a great night, bro. I appreciate it. Alright, so we've got our pack here in front of us. We're going to take the Sigil of Solace. Oh, there was another good card in there. Oh well, I guess Sigil keeps me open. Stig, you're saying you draft a Shelter too? Yeah, I would too. Not only is it a card worth a lot of money, it's playable in every single hero, and it's going to be good in every single hero. But you have a good night. Thanks for coming out. Alright, what are we picking now? Oh, well, I already know which one I want. It's the Red Alert Visor. But let's just have a look. No signal, because we still got a 2/2/2. There is a rare missing, though, so they took a rare. I guess I did the same thing. My gosh, I wish this would load in just a little bit faster. I don't know why it's being so slow. Who's hosting this draft? Oh, whatever. Okay, so there's Razor's Edge Red. I know what that card does. There's Searing Gaze Red, which is also really good. Brothers of Flame Red. I actually forget how this one works. I wish I could see it. We're just going to take the armor. Maybe if I refresh, it'll load a little bit faster. Oh, okay, well, at least the Red Alert finally loaded in. A whole pack later. You just spent 3 hours on the tier list and now you're here? Well, what's up, Turtle? Welcome to the party. Did you watch the Easter egg hidden at the end of the tier list video? Only true fans sit around and wait for that. Alright, so we've got an Assassin / Warrior hat. If I take any of this armor, it's kind of forcing me into Assassin. We just played an Assassin. I'd actually kind of like to lean Warrior. Of course, there's a Warrior card missing from this pack, of course. Mark of the Black Widow's good. Red Tip Off. Keeps me a little more open. I think I'm going to take the Mark, though. Let's try to be a better Assassin this time around. We'll take the Hunted or Hunter. Although I think it's funny, originally this was my favorite because it does damage, you know? Which that's really good. Doing 1 damage on your opponent's turn with a D-React is pretty darn spicy. But the other one's Mark, and marking your opponent could be worth so much more. Okay, this is tough, because I see Danger Digits and I see Stains of the Redback. But it's Stains of the Redback yellow, so maybe it's a little bit worse. Oh, I didn't realize how gnarly the artwork was on this card. That card's awesome looking. Like a reflection of some dude getting his head chopped off. Cool. I think it's just Danger Digits. Yeah, I think it's just Danger Digits. There were so many times last game that I really wanted to be able to mark that guy whenever I felt like it. Or last draft, I guess I should say. You left after we were delusional about Fang? Hey, just you wait. There's a chance that Fang is going to be the Hatchet's Dory of this tournament. Just you wait. I feel like there's nothing in this pack that I'm all that excited about. I guess there's a red poison blade to compare on my danger digits turn. That's kind of cool. Sure, we'll take it. Only because it's red. Already have a hat. Already have gloves. I don't think blue scar tissue is it. Could be yellow tip off. Or is it just red mark? I'm gonna take red mark. It lets anybody know, like, hey, if you were even considering assassin to my left, stop it. I think this just has to be pick up the point red. Yeah. Ooh, or sound the alarm. But nah, pick up the point is just dagger recursion. I had a lot of trouble with dagger recursion last game, so we're gonna make sure we try to fix that. Oh my gosh. Well, there's only one card in here that we actually can draft, so we're gonna draft it. Definitely the Reaper's call, without a second thought. I think it's take a stab here, just because it's sneakier. All these suck. I'll take the block 3. At least we got rewarded with a blue. That's kind of good. And a slightly playable yellow. I'm gonna go get a beer. Be right back. Okie dokie. Well, we've already got gloves, so I can say no to the gloves. I mean, Mark the Prey red is good. It's probably just red Mark the Prey. Yeah, there's nothing that exciting in that pack. Extinguish the Flames red. Oh gosh, I don't have like any reactions yet. Already got a hat. That chest doesn't work for me. To the point red is good. We like that. There's another pick up the point, but I think I'd rather have a to the point. These are both good. But I think I gotta go with the rare here. Of course, another danger digits. That's funny. I don't want either of these yellows. Oh gosh. These are all so bad. Oh, there's a bite. Okay. It's probably just bite. Hopefully we get the D-react on the wheel. Either throw yourself at him. What Weaver Spinneret. Humming Breeze. Tip off. I think it might be Spinneret here. Wish it were red, kinda. But it's important for the game plan. It's a blue, it's a rare. It's probably not gonna wheel. Extinguish the Flames I kinda want. Backstab I don't really care about. I don't necessarily want another throw yourself at them. Good card, but not super excited about it. I'm gonna go with the Orb Weaver Spinneret. We need blues anyways, and that's a blue that does something. Another throw yourself at him. Oop, Scar Tissue. That's easy. Scar Tissue red. That card is money. I like Scuttle the Canal. It's got natural go again if your opponent is marked. Then all the attacks have go again on hit if they're marked. Jeez, with the helmets, just an endless string of helmets. Oh, red cut through is pretty good. There's also a bite. There's also Scuttle. I mean, if they're marked, is Scuttle not just cut through, but better? Huh. I feel like cut throughs. I probably should have just been Scuttle. They're like the same card, right? I guess I can hit with like a Graphene Calicera and still give cut through go again, where it has to be Mark of the Huntsman for Scuttle. Yeah, I feel like I maybe regret that cut through pick. I think that maybe should have just been Scuttle. Because they're like practically the same card. Yeah. Oh my god, a Tarantula Toxin. What? How is that still in the pack? That just saved us. 0 cost, +3 dagger buff, or tagger, or just card with stealth. Basically a +3 buff as well if they block. I guess I'm never going to get both because I don't have Kiss of Death, but that's okay. Oh, but there's another Scuttle, so that's kind of nice. Here's an Outed. We're going to go with the Scuttle, because again, Scuttle is just Outed as well. Kinda. I already have gloves. And these gloves are still going? Are you people crazy? These are good gloves. Whatever. Gotta be blue mark here. Look at that. These reds both wield. Nice. We're gonna go with Extinguish just to make the Syndra matchup that much better. I don't even know here. I guess the mark? Sure. I didn't hate the Calming Breeze before, so we'll take another one of those. Oh, look at that. Yellow Plunge. It's actually playable. Blocks 3. Isn't the worst thing to throw as an attack. Always with the gloves, man. Always with the gloves. I think it's just scar tissue. Yeah, pretty sure it's just scar tissue. I'm not mad at this deck. I think we're doing okay. We only have 2 pieces of armor though, so I gotta keep an eye out for a chest. Of course, that's Draconic. And for feet. Chest and feet. Yeah, nothing here is all that exciting, so I think we'll just go with the red Mark the Prey? Maybe the Reaper's Call? I have a lot of instant speed, Mark. No, I don't. I got some blue Reaper's Calls, but... Should it just be the Reaper's Call? No, I think I like Mark, because Mark is just... It keeps the everything flowing, you know? There's a Razor's Edge. I wouldn't be mad at that. Oh, I mean, there's some shoes. I was pissed that I took these shoes last time, but there's a good chance that this time it's correct. And it does play really nicely with Extinguish the Flames. But we're just gonna hope that that wheels, and we're gonna take this Razor's Edge. There's another one. More likely to wheel now. Warrior Majestic. It's just gotta be Red Scuttle here, yeah? Although I guess I am kind of light on blues. Is there a decent blue in this pack? Pick up the point, but eh. I guess I could take this. Let's take the starting point. It's armor. You take armor. Oh my gosh, there's 3 in a row. It's fine. The only other thing I was considering was the Red Scuttle, and there's a Red Scuttle in this pack too. Actually, there's a red tip off. Ay, ay, ay. And a Whittle from Bone, which isn't the worst. necessarily want it in that color, though. We're gonna go with the scuttle. We're gonna go with the scuttle. Maybe should have been the tip-off. Maybe. Yeah, whatever. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is not my pack. I need blues. I already have gloves. I just need, what, a hat? No, a chest at this point. I don't think I'm going to get it, to be honest. Can we take the travel one? No, I think it's just that. Yeah. More things to discard to the hero ability, just in case. Wish this were a chest. Yellow incision. I'm not excited about it. I want it. Blocks 3 though. Oh no, this one instant speed marks, yeah. Probably this take a stab, yeah. And then this is my pack, if I'm not mistaken. No, the next pack is going to be my pack, yeah. I would recognize that. Definitely the take a stab. Oh, this is my pack. Oh, look, another take a stab. Oh, we need more blues though. How many reactions do I already have? Do I need more stuff like take a stab? No, I don't. Alright, so we'll take the blue. I guess I like Incision better than Take a Stab because it blocks for 3. I could take the Reaper's Call, but I already have so many reds. I don't think I need more reds. Ooh, Blue Bite. Yeah, I think it's just Blue Bite. Scuttle the Canal. And take somebody's blue. Although, maybe I should take somebody's red. Alright, let's go build this sucker. Are we going to have another O2 Arachne on our hands? Or is this one going to be just a little bit better? Just a little bit better, you know? Alright, what do we got? Definitely the point of engagement has to go, because we can't play it. Sigil, take a stab, Tarantula. The Tarantula is pretty fucking sweet. I was shocked to see that. Oh, the artwork on that is so cool. What a creep. Definitely keeping the bite, definitely losing the hunt. We can't play it. Alright, so, oh, we're at 37? Jeez. I gotta make some cuts. What is bad in this deck? Maybe we only play the Calming Breeze like into Syndra. I mean, it's got text in the other heroes too, though. Well, I guess we should consider cutting the yellows before anything. Definitely these take-a-stabs can go. Anything that's yellow and blocks for 2, I think those were the only things that meet that criteria. How many blues do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have enough yellows that I think we can just run 8, so we're going to take out the 2-block one. Especially considering we have bite. We don't need a 2-card dagger flick. I'd rather have the 1-card dagger flick. Then you cut 4 more cards. Well, it's probably going to be Yellow Scuttle. 3 more? Yeah, 3 more. Yellow Mark. Keep the Incision. And that one too. Oh, 1 more. I guess the Plunge, yeah? Yeah. And the rest should be good. Okay, cool. Let's see what we got. Oh, cool, I'm playing Chopper. What? Oh. I'll have to let him know I got a cracked bottle on that. Oh, he wants me to host. Then that's what I'll do. Oop. Oh, because I don't have an unlimited. Whoopsie. There we go. And then let me hit him with that. There you are. Perfect. There we go. Ah, I finally won a die roll. It's all thanks to Stig. Stig gave me a shout out before he left. We're going to go second. Because I've gone first the past 2 games, and both games were just not in my control. Watch this Syndra just get like 5 through on turn 0, and I should have gone first after all. Alright, so dagger. Ooh. Should I cash in my Calming Breeze now? I think I will. I would love a meta warrior. Love watching warrior games. Just good old fab fundamentals. Oh yeah, warrior's great. Ooh, you're pretty high on Kano, Turtle. I think that's a good choice, honestly. Kano could very much sneak on the meta when people don't expect it. My heart wants Slippy to do well. Slippy is really cool. I think he's probably my favorite of all the assassins, but when Slippy is good, it makes the other assassins that much better. Alrighty then. Let's rock and roll. Well, this is coming in for 5, so I kind of have to block it. We'll give him both of those. Keep the cut through. Oh my gosh, an extinguish. That's pretty cool. Let's see if he lets me mark him. Do you even throw the extinguish? Maybe I arsenal it and like try to set up. I'm going to throw this and try and be sneaky. If he doesn't block it for 4, I'm going to flick a dagger at him. Although I probably, hang on. Probably should have just thrown cut through, you know? Yeah, I think he just threw cut through here. That's stupid. We should at the very least get our guaranteed 4 go again off. Now we'll extinguish. Ooh, Bunker Beard. That's alright. We got the card out of your arsenal and we got your hat. Like, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I guess that explains why I only blocked it for 2, because he had the 2 block waiting. But that's cool with me. His helmet's gone. He only has a 3-card hand with no arsenal. This should be a-okay. Okay. Oh, and we're Tarantula? Holy cow. I kind of like the idea of making this dagger as big as the sun and then throwing a mark at him. So yeah, send me the bill. We're going to take all that damage. Ooh, blessing. Cool. I wish she had an arsenal to make this better, but whatever. Let's see, I can either turn one of these blues into 3 value, or I can turn it into a Calicera and 1 value. I think it's worth it to do the Calicera. Yeah, I think it's worth it to do the Calicera. Although I kind of just want to do this one. No, I think the Calicera will represent more value over the course of the game. Would have been cool to make it an 11, but I don't think it was necessarily worth it. Oh, and this threatens 3 because it's a dagger, so that's kind of sweet. I guess this one would have threatened 4, which is kind of neat. But that's alright. Alright, we got him down to 4 and I'm at 14, so that's pretty good. Man, is going second in this format really that strong? Or maybe my deck's just been overperforming, but good lord. That's crazy. Okay, a little tag the target for 6, eh? What does my turn look like? Like a little marksman into Calicera into bite? This is gonna mark me? I don't really care. Or should I just block this for 6? I mean, I really only get to block for 3 here, so I think we gotta eat this one and hope that he throws something for 3 or 4 that I actually want to block. That one's for 3, but I don't really have a reason to block it yet, so maybe I should just block while the blocking's good? I'm assuming this is like a 1 for 4 that he wants to finish the turn with, though, so we're gonna wait for that. We're gonna wait for that just to see. Okay, a dagger. Oh, I guess I already got a fealty though, so who cares, but whatever, we'll block that with a dagger. Oh, and it's just a head jab? Okay. Well, you know what? I can throw Scuttle if I keep it, huh? As long as this thing hits. Alright, yeah, I mean, if this hits off the scar tissue, then I can throw the Scuttle, which I think will probably be game winning, because I'm going to go this into Scuttle, into Calicera, into Bite. I don't know, we'll see. It's always a funny place to be, because you don't want to block this dagger, because it's only coming in for 1, but you know I can maybe make it 4, so you feel like you have to give a card, but giving a whole card to a dagger feels bad. So yeah, he's in a bit of a tough spot. Taylor, you can absolutely get an autograph in London, you handsome devil. Just blocking it for 2, so I think we're going to get our hit, unless he's got a reaction. Perfect. Do I want to destroy it? No, because we got him with scar tissue, so there's no reason to. Okay then, so now it's Scuttle, yeah? Yeah, we just gotta hope that he blocks it, because then I get to swing the Calicera, and then we get to swing Bite. Nice, he blocked it! That's great. So we're gonna get all the cards. I think we just win here, because if he blocks this, then he has to. Oh yeah, he had to block the last one too, didn't he? This is gonna let me ping him, and he's gonna have to block it as well. In fact, if he only has a 2-block, he's already dead. Oh, I guess I got rid of the mark, but it didn't matter. He had a 3-block. It was 0 for 4 too. That'd have been pretty good. I guess I could have dropped to 1. Oh, this hand's bad. Oh, I got rid of my Chelicera. That's all right. He's so dead. We can swing dagger and play 2 reactions here. And that's where I do really like Scuttle. This was a point of contention between me and Taylor. He likes Plunge better than Scuttle. I liked Scuttle better. I've now come around. I like Plunge better, but I still really like Scuttle. Just for moments like that in the late game, to force every single card out of his hand. By the way, you're dead. Good game. Alright, let's go let everybody know that I'm 1-0. Or maybe I can just join Taylor's game. Oh, that's the wrong link. Ooh, I did it. Alright, I'll go second. Hello there. Oh, my T key just came undone. That's no good. There we go. Hello there, fellow card guy. Hui. Oh, you know it. I'll get him a little winky face. Alright, he is Fang. Do I want to cut this Calming Breeze, maybe? Or something else? I think I do, actually. We're gonna cut it for... I'll take a stab. Because the sooner I kill him, the better. Oh, this Extinguish the Flames doesn't have any text. Well, maybe I can block with it early. Yeah, we can. Sweet. I really want to keep this Bite for the late game if all possible. I'd love to Reaper's Column. I'm not going to get to do any of that, though. Any of these block for 2? No, they all block for 3. Oh, that's cool. He just went cut deep into Blaze. That's pretty sweet. We're just going to block that for 3? No, I don't want to leak if I can help it, though. He's gonna have to pitch a whole nother card for that and then play. Oh yeah, no, we can overblock at least a little bit. I hate to give up the Razor's Edge there, but I want this for the late game, and I want to try and mark him this turn if at all possible. Oh gosh, it's coming in for 5. Never mind, we're just gonna give him all the cards. I don't want to leak damage. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna leak damage, and he's gonna get a fealty. And I'll still be marked? How am I still marked on top of that? Mark target. Oh, because of Searing Gaze. Not bad. He didn't get an arsenal, but he got a fealty, a mark, and 2 damage. That's pretty good. And he hit my Razor's Edge. Okay, then. You want to give me another piece of armor, buddy boy? No, he wants to give me a card. Oh, crap. I should have used this on the first one. You know what? We're just going to danger digit then. That stinks that I had to use my arms there early, but I wanted to use the Scar Tissue either next turn or on the first dagger swing. I was kind of thinking he'd let the second one hit. But this is still pretty good. He's already given me a card, and now he has to give me another one, or else he's going to lose a card. So this isn't bad. This is probably a good use of my gloves. And we're setting up a good arsenal. Is the game plan Force Assassin? No. Apparently the game plan is actually Force Warrior. I've just been in what I thought was the Assassin seat the past 2 drafts. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it wasn't. But I thought it was. Okay, at least this turn is very face up. It's knife through butter into a sword swing. It's got natural go again, so he's going to be attacking for 5. What am I trying to do here? Hunt the Hunter is not going to be turned on, or Hunted or Hunter, rather. Oh my gosh, we can send a big dagger. Big dagger into Mark the Prey, I guess? Then we Arsenal Hunted or Hunter? Means we have to eat 5 here. I don't love that. But we're gaining the life by putting this in Arsenal, so I think it's fine. We're taking 5, but really we're only taking 2 because I'm putting a D-React into Arsenal, so it's fine. Because we effectively gain 3 life in that form. Alright, so it is going to be Reaper's Call. Now there is a world where I block with Hunted or Hunter, I only use 1 Scar Tissue. But I kind of want to use both. Oh, I didn't realize we were a different hero. We can actually just use this card for extra damage. We might. We probably won't. Probably just going to stick it in Arsenal. Yeah, because it's going to be worth 4 out of Arsenal, where if I use it towards the hero, it's only worth 3. Now, if he had an Arsenal, totally would have done it, but since he didn't, there's no reason to. We'll put the hat on it, see what he does. Of course he had Tooth of the Dragon, you bastard. Every time, not every time, but I swear I put Red Alert down in front of the first sword swing, and it just happens to be Tooth of the Dragon so freaking much. Oh, this hand isn't that good. It's a bummer. Well, maybe we should be blocking. It's already up to 2 field, too. Ooh, this hand is not it. Oh gosh. Probably just blocking here. It stinks because this is like a hand that could kill if I just had a blue. I still think we just have to block here though, which really sucks. It's rough. If we draw blue here, I think we probably just win. But I think it's better to just a block, throw a 3, and then Arsenal that, and hope for the best. I'm at tactically an effective 8. I think I have 1 D-React left in the deck, so there's potential. Ah, we had another turn without a blue. You love to see it. My god. So annoying. I guess we probably keep the Tarantula Toxin. Oh, you know what? That's wrong. I think I just give one card there. He's not going to be able to kill me from 5, I don't think. Yeah, I'm still alive. Thank goodness for Sigil. So this is just pick up the point into Scuttle, and then you Tarantula Toxin it. Oh, am I just dead here because he only has to give me one card? That sucks. Yeah, I think I might be. Well, I guess he can only react one thing, though, because he's going to have to pay for that. Yeah, it just depends on what his hand looks like. Wait, no, I want to react. Shit. Why can't I react? Oh, because it doesn't pump like that. Fuck! It only works on daggers. I'm so bad. Well, I think I just lost. How do you get a third? What? How do you get a third fealty? Oh, he played Pledge Fealty. Okay. So if he plays a +2, this is going to become a 4. I'll live at 2, and then we can decide what to do on the next thing. Yeah, I guess so. He could just play both reactions and kill me. He can do that on the next swing too, though, so yeah. See what happens. Maybe he has one that has to be played on the second swing. Okay, okay. Maybe we just give him both and hope that this is enough to kill? Tarantula Toxin, good enough. Good game. That came down to the freaking wire. Alright, let's see about the 2-0. Alright, let's see if we can't pull off the 3-0. Wait, don't copy that. What? Copy the Teleshar link. Limited, whoopsie. Limited, private. Alright. Let's see how long it takes for someone to join our 2-0 match. So I should go ahead and change the win-loss properties. So our first draft was an 0-2. But currently, this one is 2-0, so we're just going to go off of the current draft record. We're currently 2-0. Creeping up on a 3-0 if we can pull it off. That'd be pretty sweet. I would absolutely adore a 3-0. That Tarantula Toxin is the only thing that got me the dub against Taylor there. What up, Aggro Blaze? I missed your message earlier, but the draft practice is actually going pretty darn well, I must say. I'm rather enjoying myself. I'm a sucker for draft in general. If you ask me to play a draft format in Flesh and Blood, as long as it's not Arcane Rising, and hell, I'd even draft Arcane Rising. And that's a really bad draft set. I'm just a big fan of draft, man. I'm a sucker for it, so I'm kind of blessed in that all the big tournaments like Nationals, Pro Tour, Worlds, all of those force players to at least be somewhat reasonable at draft. Because I rather like it. And I've had better results in recent years. It's funny, I've always enjoyed draft, but I used to get my butt kicked at the competitive level. I'd show up for, you know, the Pro Tour, wherever it may be, and I would just get rocked. But the past couple, I've done pretty well. It's fun. It's just you got to put in the time. If you go to like Nationals, you can kind of get away with it, although not really. If you want to do well, you got to know how to do well. So if you're going to a big tournament, put in the hours. It's worth it. It really does pay off. Like in Part the Mistveil, when I 6-0'd at Nationals and Draft, that was all just non-stop draft practice. I used to play just random missed drafts with my buddy who's like a passing Flesh and Blood fan. He doesn't even get too serious about it, but we would get a draft in like every night just randomly. Like, hey, you want to do a quick draft? I'd be like, sure. It was great practice. But waiting for this last draft game to fire. This will probably be my last game after the night, just because I think the Battle Hardened has already started. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me and watching, but as soon as I finish the draft, I'm heading right over to the Battle Hardened stream. I am rather looking forward to it. Fingers crossed Zen gets over the finish line. That would be sick. You get carried by your drafts, Cap? Only time I top 8. But I'm also a Bolton main. Well, being a Bolton main, I admit, is a bit of what's the word? It's like running a race with lead in your boots. You're kind of like Goku when he's got the weights on his wristbands to make him a little less quick. So playing with Bolton is a bit of a self-imposed challenge, but it does make you stronger. It does make you a bit more of a badass. But yeah, man, draft is just, it's so nice, because like for players like me, I think I'm good at classic constructed as well, but I really enjoy draft, and I think just the fact that I enjoy it means that I'm going to put more time into it, which means I'm going to have a slight edge over people who just don't like draft. Because I've met people who like just straight up don't like draft, which is crazy to me. It's like, if Flesh and Blood didn't have a limited playstyle, it probably wouldn't have attracted me the way it did. I really enjoy that, like building a deck on the fly, having to understand like what does a set look like, and like what are cards that are really important. But yeah, 100% got to do what you enjoy. I feel you. I almost brought Azalea to London just because I enjoy playing her. I even did a practice game last night against one of my teammates, and I had 21 damage per turn as Azalea. He went first, or no, actually, I went first. Couldn't dominate, so they blocked it out. I didn't get an arsenal, which I usually never do, but I was shooting an arrow for like 15. So I was like, 15 is good enough, but they cashed in their armor, so it didn't even hit. But that's fine, because they cashed in their armor. And then it was 3 turns after that. I drew a hand that was nuts, so I was like, no blocks, send me the bill. And I took like 11 or something. And then it was just 3 turns in a row of me sending not just 21 damage a turn, but 21 stapled to like red in the ledger, like disruptive arrows. And and then my opponent the first time was like, that's pretty good. And the second time he was like, this is getting ridiculous. And the third time was when I won the game. He's like, all right, well, I mean, you should just bring Azalea to London. But unfortunately, I don't think Azalea is going to spit out 21 damage a turn back to back to back consistently like that, so... I mean, she's going to be in my bag. I will have her in London. Probably not playing her in the Pro Tour. On what channel is the Battle Hardened? If you just look up Battle Hardened Jakuta, it should come up, or at the very least it's on... Oh, what is it called? It's called like High Rollers Production? High Rollers Production, I think, is the channel that should be streaming the Battle Hardened. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure. Because I looked it up before the stream because I wanted to check it out after the stream. Does Jakarta have a stream? It very well should, Cap. It should be streaming right now, if I'm not mistaken. You're just going to have to Google it, look it up on YouTube. Again, it's High Rollers Production, I believe, should be the YouTube channel that is streaming it. Not wanting to send you guys away from the TheCardGuyz channel, but as soon as I'm done with this next match, if it ever fires, that's exactly where I'm going, you know. It's Battle Hardened. Zen's on the line. Who's not watching? Come on. Alright, let's see here. Burp, 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 burp. Hold on. I'm gonna... Well, there's no way for me to mute you guys, is there? I know who my next opponent potentially could be. I kind of want to hop in Discord and ask him what's taking him so long. Whatever. I'll bring you guys in with me.
Heck.
They get to like 20
Hey, you guys, real quick. Don't slay any slurs. You're on stream. Howl, how's that match going? Are you done yet?
No, we're still playing.
What's the life totals?
Are we actually on
We're
stream?
playing, you jive turkey.
I'm at 9, he's at 13.
All right, cool.
This is
I'll
Grand
just
Rift
wait.
Central. Watch out, homies.
See you guys.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We're back. I don't think anybody would say a slur, but just in case. Just in case. No, truth be told, those are all good cats. I don't think they'd say anything bad, but don't want to walk in while they're talking about how their ex-girlfriend decided that they were losers and wanted to leave them. You know, don't want to share that with the world, so might as well announce myself when I come into the Discord. Alright, so I don't know if you guys could hear Howl. I assume you could. That's why I told him to quiet down. They are 9-13 currently, so that match is about half over. So we're just chilling and waiting for that. Ooh, you know what we could do? I could stream the Jakarta stream for you. Why don't we do that while we wait? Let's see. They were called what? High Rollers Production? High Rollers Production Live. Yep, there we go. Yeah, look at that. We can watch the stream together while we wait for my next match. Round 1. 37-40. I believe that's Mario versus Vincent. Yeah, that's Mario. I was thinking Slippy might make a bit of a resurgence. Or not a resurgence, but a, a bit of a showing. Just because that Slippy did win recently. But that being said, that might be why the Mario's here. Because Mario is apparently really good into Slippy. Just because, they get free go again. Thanks to Slippy's hero text. Pretty good.
As we know
Turn up
that
the volume.
Vincent is very, very prone to fatigue. There's this one they call...
Or actually, I don't want to steal their commentary. I'll just commentate myself. If need be. So currently looking like this Mario is in an okay spot. You know, Vincent is the kind of hero who doesn't really want to be disrupted. She's already got to banish a card from her hand as is. So if you take more cards from her hand, it can be really, really tricky. Or no, was that Mario maybe blocking? I think that might have been the case, actually. He seems like maybe he blocked down to one card, arsenaled it, and passed, and now the Vincent is getting to do what they want to do. 3 Rune Chants and a couple of Rune Gates ready to rock. This, maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe this Vincent is the one driving this game. Maybe the Mario is the one going for a ride. I kind of thought the Mario was taking the Vincent for a ride. I stand corrected. Oh my gosh, they did health bars? Oh, that's so cool! Nice shout. Good call, Cap. I didn't even realize that. That's so fun. That's a really good touch. Somebody should show that to Ethan. It's probably not necessary, but like, it's kind of fun. It gives this, it's good flavor for this game, you know? I always told people when I first started playing Flesh and Blood, I was like, it's like Mortal Kombat mixed with poker, mixed with chess, you know? It's like it's a fighting game, but it's kind of like poker because you can draw like, the nuts. You can draw a straight flush, or you can draw a dud that's better to like block with or fold, quote unquote. And it's also kind of like chess because you got to outsmart your opponent. There's tricks. There's like understanding of, I wouldn't want to say you understand an opening, but you understand what your deck and what your opponent's deck is trying to do. So, yeah. To me, it's always felt like Mortal Kombat meets chess meets poker. Okay, the Mario just turned into Black Widow. That's pretty good. Is he gonna have a turn though, or did he turn into Widow just because he blocked with his hat? Okay, cool. He's gonna do something with it. I was worried he was gonna turn into Black Widow and just do nothing with it, but no, he's gonna do something. Although he's only got like one card in hand, one card in arsenal, and I believe that card in hand was a Kiss of Death. So like this doesn't even have go again. I guess he could snap it. He could snap it. This one requires 3 reactions, so like snap, flick, reaction out of arsenal. Oh, he could just ditch the card from hand and activate the Black Widow ability. Okay, yeah, that's probably what he's gonna do. Yeah, but where's the motion inputs? That's a good point, Randall. Where's the motion inputs? They need to have that little diagram of the controller. And like the sticks or the buttons light up whenever the players are using them. I believe I'm still waiting on my next game. Yeah, I am. So he did have the red back in Arsenal, and he did do the Kiss of Death into the hero ability. Although, shouldn't this be more than 7 then? Okay, it is more than 7. Okay, I thought so. Kind of figured it should be. And he gave it go again, but I don't think he has anything to do with the go again, yeah. He puts his discard below his graveyard and where the banish should be? I don't like that. I mean, it's whatever. It's all about player preference, but I don't care if you make your deck a diagonal. I don't care if you make your deck sideways. I don't care if you play with your armor on the right and your deck on the left. I just don't like when you switch the graveyard and the banish. Or like if you put the banish and the graveyard behind your deck like next to each other. Like, I don't know, man. I like it when they're nice and separate. The graveyard's up here, the banish is down here, the deck being in the middle. Like, just it's good for my brain, you know? Because right now, like, I'm curious where he's going to put his banish. He might not banish anything this game, I guess. But if he were to, like, where would he put it? Would he put it above his deck? Would he put it next to the discard pile? If so, like, I don't want your graveyard and your banish being right next to each other. I guess it doesn't matter that much. I'm being a stickler. Don't worry about it. I don't know. I hate to be like that, because I often see people, like, getting very upset when people play with their armor and their decks on opposite sides than people are used to, or if someone plays with their deck at a diagonal like this or sideways. Like, none of that bothers me. It's literally just graveyard and banish zone stuff that bothers me, because I often see people complaining about it, like getting upset that someone does something different. At the end of the day, it's player preference. Like, as long as the judge doesn't care, nobody should care. But the graveyard and the banish stuff, like, why would you put your graveyard in the banish zone, you know? Like, what if I want to look at it? I guess you can just hand it to me, but I don't know. That's the only thing that irks me, and it probably shouldn't, so whatever. I think if I was Vin, I would have just thrown the whole hand. Oh, as far as blocking goes, Cap? Yeah, I could maybe see that. That's hard to do, though, because sometimes they just use snaps, and like they had never planned for the attack to hit anyways. They were just going to give it go again and do something else after, like say he had a codex or something. And then it's when stuff like that happens, you just feel so stupid. So I kind of get why he gave just one card. It did punish him, but I think that's a risk you got to take. When you win, you should get to do a fatality. What do you just get to, like, you get your opponent's hero card and tear it in half? Fatality. And if they have like a cold foil alt art hero, you're just gonna like you're gonna look like the biggest piece of shit. Someone's alt art cold foil Enigma from Japan that's worth like I don't know how much they're worth, but I'm pretty sure it's a pretty penny. Just such a douchebag move. Oh, wait a second. Now we've got a card up top. Is that his banish zone? So he's flipped it. Okay, you know what? I take it back. That's fine. It's weird. I don't know why you want the banish up top and the graveyard on bottom, but that's fine. As long as he's not putting them next to each other, I don't give a shit. So he's a slightly at an angle, a diagonal deck kind of guy, and a banish up top, graveyard on bottom kind of guy. Yeah, alright, that's fine, I guess. Ooh, little tarantula toxin. That's how I won the last draft game. Oh, we got an opponent. Alright, I'm going to close out of this Jakarta stream because I'm coming here right after this next match, but you guys know where to find it. Oh, it's a Syndra, and I'm going first. Alright, well, I think I'm happy with the deck, so let's go. Equipment squares irk me. I always think they don't have boots. Oh, when they do the square? I don't care. But I get where you're coming from, you know? Please no, not my altered Bolton. MTG player setup. Oh, is that how it is in Moto? Is that how it is in Magic? Is the banish on top and the graveyard on bottom? I never played Magic. This is my first card game, so I don't know shit about like setups. Oh, why did I have to resubmit? Whatever. I thought the first submit should have been fine. I would kill for a dagger reaction here thanks to Poison Blade. I guess I can say you have to block. Hunt the Hunter is not doing that much. Oh, I guess I get to mark. That's kind of nice. Ooh, we'll swing both daggers. He's going to give me 2 cards, and we'll mark him with Reaper's Call, and we'll Arsenal Poison Blade. It's not even that good, actually. Poison Blade isn't doing a ton. Maybe I should have Arsenal Hunted or Hunter. Because then I get a whole 3 block. You know what? Yeah, sorry. I'll hit him with a sorry real quick, because I think keeping the Hunted or Hunter is better than keeping the Poison Blade. I was thinking how I want to be more aggressive, but this just means I don't have to block with one of my 3 blocks from hand. So we pitch the Poison Blade. Oh, and then it puts Poison Blade and Bite next to each other. That's kind of good, actually. Okay, yeah. So there's like 2 reasons to do it this way, while the other way was like kind of questionable. 2 good reasons as opposed to 1 mediocre reason? Yeah, we'll take the good reasons over that. Get 2 cards out of his deck. And they were... Nah, the yellow one kind of sucked, but like, that's a good card. I'm happy to get that. Now you get marked anyways. At the cost of only 1 card from my deck. And I will Arsenal the last card. No blue, but we got yellows, so that's pretty good. I think it's this little something like dagger swing, incision it. Oh, this just means I'm blocking your daggers. Am I even gonna get a chance to use this, I wonder? What does my turn look like? It looks like dagger swing, hit it with an incision. Then just mark the prey? Yeah, that's probably it. Oh, that's a bummer, Hal. And now he gets the armor because it's like it's blocking for 2 since he's got Poison Blade active. Wish I had a second piece of armor here. We want to keep the Bite in deck, so we give him the Reaper's Call. Although, maybe I shouldn't. It's blocking for 2, but I could have it block for 3 later. It just depends on what he throws. Hopefully he arsenals a card, I guess. We'll see. Oh, you're a son of a gun! Well, good thing I blocked those when I had the chance. And he's gonna get them back, too. Wow, this is a pretty good turn. A really good turn, as a matter of fact. Jeez. Again, I only want to use this on something that's actually coming in for 3 or more, so I don't think I'm going to use it yet. I'm just going to sit on it. Is he going to swing the daggers again? Because honestly, it would be a good play if he has a yellow or a blue in hand. They're both threatening too. It's pretty good. What a nuisance. So I would drop down to 8. Oh my god. This is your turn 0? This is, I have to go first, and this is what you crack back with? A fucking Poison Blade. And to dagger swing isn't that crazy, but then you just happen to have Blood Runs Deep? This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Again, I wanted to use this on something that was coming in for 3, but whatever, I guess we'll just use it now. No, it'll be worth 3 later. There's no reason to make it worth 2 now. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Get your damage. Get me down to 8, you son of a gun. I have to draw a hand that does nothing. You won't have any daggers, so I guess that's something. He's got all this armor. Yeah, I'm fucked. We've already lost. This game was decided by the die roll. He's got good armor and seemingly a good deck, so I needed to go second here. That's too bad. Oh my gosh. That was his first term of the game, and I'm down to 12. I guess I'm at 11, technically, because I have Hunted or Hunter, but like, ugh. That sucked. I thought I turned into Black Widow. Hold on a second. I just won't even use that then. What? I'll just use it for the Mark the Prey. I didn't know it was Black Widow. Because at least it's Disruption. Oh, it's not even Disruption! Oh! What is wrong with me? I should have just kept it on the dagger. Well, it's actually worth 3 if I do it here, so it's fine. I thought this was Black Widow for a second. This is still fine. I think it's actually still better. I just, in my head, I thought this was going to threaten a card from his hand as well. Surely you have a D-react, right? Otherwise, why would you have blocked like this? Do you not see that I have a reaction? Yeah, he did. Okay. Now I'm marked. Oh yeah, we've super lost this game. Oh man. Oh well. I mean, hey, 2-1 ain't bad. He won the die roll, and his crackback turn after my turn 0 was just insane. So, it is what it is. Oh, Blessing Pass. Does this give me any wiggle room? Well, considering my hand sucks, maybe not. I mean, at the very least, I can Tarantula Toxin this, so it should hit in theory. In theory. We'll see. I mean, he kind of has to block this for 10 to stop it for hitting, so it should hit. If anything gets me back into the game, it's going to be this, admittedly. I wish this were an attack now. I wish this were a freaking attack now. IRS one was thinking it was going to be so smart, and I have not had a good opportunity to play it yet, right? Has he thrown a 3 at me? No, it's all been 2s. Or 1s that threaten to be more, and somehow I'm at 8. My gosh, what a Syndra deck. I'm going to have to look at this afterwards. I think it's literally just Poison Blade comboed with Blood Runs Deep. That's a disgusting combo. So good. I mean, this thing was, what, a 0 for 6? And then he got to swing 2 more daggers afterwards? Yeah, that's so good. It was effectively a 2 for 10. 2 for 10. Still pretty good. I know what I'm making a 0 block. Shouldn't this be a 7? Oh, it only pumps daggers! Whatever, it's still doing its job here. It's fine. Oh, a Razor's Edge? That's not what I need. You gotta be kidding me. 'Cause I wanted to the points. Oh, what a nuisance. I want to use this sigil. You know what? These will come back. So we'll just do it like this, and then we'll sigil. I disappeared in Memphis. I'm not sure where I went in Memphis, to be honest with you. But don't worry, you'll get yourself a chip. You'll get it. Yeah, we just sigil. I'm on a 3-card hand, though. Still pretty scary. No blue. Lovely. Finally, we get to block for the full 3 on this thing. This hand sucks, by the way. Now I want to know how to build a deck that's like really good at going first in this format, because it seriously feels like the games where I've gone first have just been a nightmare. And even this one's not going that bad, but it's not going that good either. Is it on me, or is it on him to refresh? What am I playing? I'm going to be playing Enigma. I like the sound of that, Lee. Yeah, I mean, these are good numbers that he's throwing. Kind of just gotta hope that he draws a dud and keep my health up. I would have loved to have thrown this for 3 instead of just blocking with it for 2, but whatever. Oh, he got a deck. He got them both back. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I think we've already lost. That's too bad. Oh, this hand ain't bad. See how much we have to take to get to play it. Yeah, we'll block that. Hey, thanks so much, Lee. I appreciate it. Hopefully I do well. As much as your teammates are probably all nice guys, I hope I kick their butts. And this deck is making fealties and everything. I'm gonna have to look at this deck after the stream. This seems like a really good Syndra. Or maybe it's just you got to go second, you know? Simple as that. I don't know. Well, he's going off of his kunai again. That's kind of nice. Oh god, is this a dragon power or something? Oh, it's scale. You can destroy a piece of my equipment. And it's threatening lethal. What a nightmare. I like need this whole hand to have a turn. I mean, we're just so boned at this point. Sounds good. There's 4 of them. I'll keep an eye out. Everybody I play, I'll say like, "Hey, are you a friend of Lee's?" And if I find them, I will crush them. Well, this little disappointed this didn't turn into a 3-0. Admittedly, I don't think this is a 3-0 deck, so I guess I should be pretty happy with my 2-1. Oh wait, what? Did he not block that? Because I was gonna flick if he didn't. Yeah, I decided that beforehand. He's pitching a card to Syndra. That's even better. He's only gonna have a 2-card hand. Oh, it's the Metal Fab guys. Okay, cool. That makes sense. What? Oh, what? Oh, sorry. You're gonna have to do that all again. What? There we go. Don't worry, you're still gonna win, but I'm doing something this turn if you're not blocking this. And my undo didn't take me back far enough. Sorry, opponent. Oh, he's got that. Oh, it won't stop it, though. Yeah, I don't care. You can block it for 2, but it's going to be coming in for 4. I mean, I still lose. I don't think getting a card out of his hand is going to matter, but I still want to do it. So you can go screw yourself. Okay, yeah, the loser. Oh, well. Of all the things to have to lose, it's not that impressive. I guess it was going to make him a resource. That's kind of nifty. Okay, cracking a fealty. He's gonna... What's the point of this? Oh, he's gonna get back his daggers with the 2 floating, I see. What am I doing with my turn? Not a ton, unfortunately. Yeah, it's actually a pretty mediocre turn. That's too bad. In that case, maybe we block? I mean, he's like forcing me to have to block, to be honest, so whatever. Probably should have blocked with the blue first. That was it? I definitely should have blocked with the blue first. What am I, stupid? Oh well. guess if I was going to swing the dagger, I kind of always had to do it like this. But I could have gone 3 into 3. Well, we could have blocked with that and then finished with the... Yeah, okay, yeah. I messed up my blocks there. I should have blocked with the blue first in the off chance he didn't do anything with his turn. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. Oh, this is never hitting because he's still got armor. Yeah. Yeah. And then I could have thrown this for 3 instead of just 1. It doesn't matter. I'm so dead, but that was a mistake in retrospect. I kind of figured he was going to keep attacking though. Here comes the head jab. Here comes the bigger head jab.
For the ones who know safety isn't a catchphrase, it's a culture. And the ones who help make sure
making that noise?
everyone makes it.
Stop that. Oh, I mean, we gotta block that one, so we will. And there's the For the Realm. What was I coming in for? 9? Oh my lord. Yeah, you got it, bud. Good for you. Oh, he played a dual threat? This guy. Good game. Who actually plays dual threat for real? That's ridiculous. I mean, he just had such a good start. He had a turn that was insane. What can I really do about that? That was a good game. I'm not mad at it. We'll take our 2-1. That was not the most insane Arachne deck ever, so 2-1 is still pretty good. Let's take a look at the history real quick. I want to see what all we were playing with. All right, so Billy passing to me was on Assassin. Oh wow, so I was right next to an Assassin. That's funny. I feel like our deck was still pretty good, all things considered. Okay, so Billy was an Assassin right next to me. Oh yeah, no wonder. Okay. And then Wes was a warrior. Okay. Owl was a ninja. Okay. Unscathed. Also a ninja? Yeah. And then we got Taylor. Oh, I fought Taylor. Yeah, he was warrior. That's right. And then Chopper. I also fought Chopper. He was the Sidra. Wow, so there was quite a few Sidra. Right? Oh my, wait, what? Was this a 2 Arachne pod and I just got by that Syndra? I think so. Hang on. So Al was a Syndra, KKK was a Syndra, Chopper was also a Syndra? Also a Syndra. Yeah, also a Syndra. So literally 3 Syndras in a row. And Taylor was a Fang. Scathed was also a Fang? No, Syndra. There were 4 Syndras? No. And one of them went 3-0? What was this pod? How is that possible? 1 Arachne, 2 Arachne. Bang. There were 4 Syndras. How is that possible? And one of them won. Who did I just play in that last game? Hey, look. What deck was it? It was this guy. Which would be this guy. Okay, so KKK was the one who went undefeated. Oh, that's right, because he threw that at me. Well, why did he get 2 gloves? That's weird. All right, so he had 3 pieces of armor, chest, gloves, and vocal sack. No feet. I mean, Dust Runner Outlaw is a good starter. And he did pull off the dual threat, which was pretty cool. That's funny. I don't even think this deck is all that impressive. Like, got a bunch of tag the targets, which are like kind of mid. That's a good 1 for 5. Playing outed. That's crazy. I don't even think this deck is that good. I think he literally just drew the nuts on turn 1 and had such a good turn that it just won the game for him. Like getting Blood Run Steep on your turn 0, technically second turn of the match because I went first, and your Poison Blade in the same hand as your Blood Run Steep, and the ability to like make it work. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I guess I could have had a full armor suite. That would have done a lot for me if I'd had a full armor suite as opposed to just one piece of blocking armor. Hey, you know what? If I have 4 pieces of blocking armor, I probably win that game because I just block all 4 of the poison dagger, all 4 of the kunais with armor, and then that effectively buys me because I don't think I blocked a single kunai. I blocked 1, so it would have bought me 6 more life. Yeah. I don't know if 6 life is enough to win the game, but I mean, I'm really not that visually impressed with this deck. Oh, he did have shoes. He had Blade Beckoner. Oh, yeah, so he had a full armor suite. But aside from that, like, this deck isn't that crazy. He got to go second. He has a full armor suite, and he did have the turn 0 Blood Run Steep with Poison Blade. Yeah, you know what? 2-1, and I think this Syndra just had the absolute nuts against me. So, not bad, not bad. Always good to analyze the loss and see if there was anything you could have done better. But with that, I believe we will go ahead and call that a stream. I'm going to go hang out in the Jakarta Battle Hardened stream. If you guys want to hang out in there with me, say hello. Let's all cross our fingers and hope that Zen hits Living Legends. A quick shout out for M because he asked for a shout out. They just sent that one crazy turn. It won them the game on the spot. Yeah, I think you're right. Like, they got to go second, and their first turn going second was just insane. Like, I couldn't really come back from that. If I had a full suite of armor, I think maybe. But that was the theme tonight. I didn't really have great armor choices. Hopefully in London, it's flowing like wine. What happened? Get back here, chat. I was reading you. There we go. This is random, but did you play Azalea at an RTN at Express early RTN season? I did top 4 in RTN this past RTN season with Azalea. I forget where it was. I lost in the top 4 to a Florian. In retrospect, if I had been a little bit aggressive with my Snapdragon Scalers, I think I could have beat that Florian. But I was trying to save him for a Rain Razor's double arrow turn that just never lined up. But yes, I did. I top 4'd in RTN early. The first RTN, or at least the first RTN I had for available to me. I top 4'd one, so that might have been the one you're talking about. He had double power Majestics. I almost won my match, but my client wigged out. Yeah, that's cool. I ran into somebody else today who had like 3 Majestics in their draft deck. It's like, what is happening? Thanks for streaming. Thanks for watching, Matt. You have a great night. Oh, you're gonna put me in the blending. Is that Matt W? Classic Will playing overly cautious with an aggro deck. Yeah, you're right. All right, well, this is Willie B signing off from TheCardGuyz. Can't wait to see you guys in London. At the very least, good luck and have fun in all your future Flesh and Blood endeavors. Peace out.